Hi there. I'm going to comment the second paragraph. Traditionally, these are questions for philosophy, but philosophy is dead. Philosophy has not kept up with modern developments in science, particularly physics. Scientists have become the bearers of the torch of discovery in our quest for knowledge. The purpose of this book is to give the answers that are suggested by recent discoveries and theoretical advances. They lead us to a new picture of the universe and our place in it that is very different from the traditional one, and different even from the picture we might have painted just a decade or two ago. Still, the first sketches of the new concept can be traced back almost a century. So, traditionally, these are questions for philosophy, but philosophy is dead. That's what the authors of this book are saying. But philosophy is dead. What a hasty statement is this. My opinion on that is quite the opposite of yours. Philosophy is well alive and kicking. Not only that, it's got to say something about whatever it is that you have to say. So I'm going to read the second sentence. Philosophy has not kept up with modern developments in science, particularly physics. So what are you talking about? Philosophy, or rather philosophers, right they are in letting you go by yourselves in your erratic journeys. No, gentlemen, you should chew your cud on your despondency among your partners. I don't have any comment on the third sentence, so I'm going to read the fourth one. The purpose of this book is to give the answers that are suggested by recent discoveries and theoretical advances. So, in this fourth sentence, you see and find that this book has a purpose. What is the purpose of this book? Its purpose is to give the answers that are suggested by two sources. What are those two sources? One is recent discoveries and the other is theoretical advances. How trustworthy are those sources? Let me start with theoretical advances. I understand that theoretical advances is a theory that is making progress. Some of these theories stand the test of time and some others die. Some others will collapse sooner or later. Others will get frozen in the future, and what it will be of them no one knows. Let me go back up to pick that other source now, recent discoveries. Yes, they are recent discoveries, at least they were recent 11 years ago. But there is always recent discoveries. There has always been recent discoveries. There will ever be recent discoveries, and yet some others will be discovered. Some of them will prevail and others will be discarded by new recent discoveries. In the meantime, any recent discovery will be printed and individuals read them, believe them, take them home, share them with friends, and their kids learn them at school. Of course, they are the new answers that are suggested by recent discoveries and theoretical advances. Now, to this fourth sentence, I will add some words of my own because I believe it is not complete as it is written in the book. So, there I go. The purpose of this book is to give the answers that are suggested by recent discoveries and theoretical advances, but don't bet on them because they may change any time. It is just a new light bulb and it may be replaceable. That is more like it now. So I'm going to read and comment sentence 5th. They lead us to a new picture of the universe and our place in it that is very different from the traditional one and different even from the picture we might have painted just a decade or two ago. So they lead us. What leads us? The recent discoveries and theoretical advances, of course, those are the ones I am talking about. Tell me now which previous pictures are being taken now because of this new picture. Let me give you an example of what I am talking about. You should Google the following. Anne Druyan, that's the name of the lady. I'm going to spell it for you. Anne is A-N-N, last name is Druyan, D-R-U-Y-A-N, introduces episode 1 of Cosmos, now, a personal voyage, the symbol, the positive symbol, opening scene, that's it. When you do that, there you will watch Anne Druyan recorded in 2015 proudly letting us know that even most influential scientists are responsible for misleading the population. And although she is only numbering 20 years in her introduction, this alone teaches me that a false scientist's conclusion may be taught and embraced for generations. Here are her critical words. What a tribute to Carl Sagan, she says. A scientist who took many a punch for daring to speculate that even after 20 of the most eventful years in the history of science, Cosmos requires few revision. Now, how many is few for Anne? 42 revisions? About 13. Cosmos bears 13 chapters, so it will be 1 revision per chapter. What about 7 revisions alone in episode, say, number 8? Maybe that's few for her. And then there is this particular 1 revision that when you review it, you will start making a massive revision. Now, how many revisions will be required of Cosmos in 80 years from now? Who knows? And what would it remain of that original 1980 deep and beautiful TV series in the third millennium? Will the theoretical physics office continue choosing what it is to be printed for the public educational system as if it is the truth and the world for generations for the love of God? I'm going to read the sixth sentence and last one. Still, the first sketches of the new concepts can be traced back almost a century. In other words, the new picture of the universe mentioned in the previous sentence saw the light almost a century ago as a concept, and I guess soon will come to full development. Maybe this time, in this new picture of yours, you will give the good Lord a tiny role, at least as a planet designer, under the supervision of Slutty Barfast. Will you? It will be a good start. I'm looking forward to seeing such a daybreak. It will continue.